On the modern world map, where many countries compete to show their wealth with tall skyscrapers and a luxury lifestyle, Norway chooses a different path that is quiet, modest, and sustainable. As one of the richest countries in the world in terms of average income and social welfare, Norway does not show off its wealth, but lets it slowly appear in every wooden house, every clean road, and every forest that is carefully protected. Here, wealth is not measured by how much people spend, but by quality of life, a sense of safety, and a harmonious relationship between humans and nature. Norway is a living example of a rare truth. True wealth is when people do not need to live excessively to feel complete and satisfied. Norway is located in northwestern Europe, on the Scandinavian peninsula, and borders Sweden, Finland, and Russia, with a coastline of more than 25,000 kilometers that curves along the North Atlantic Ocean. Its harsh geographic position, mountainous land, deep fjords, and cold climate once made Norway a country poor in agricultural resources. However, from this land that seemed disadvantageous, Norwegian people have built one of the richest economies in the world, thanks to oil and gas, hydropower, and transparent governance. What is special is that this wealth is not concentrated in a small group, but is widely shared through a comprehensive social welfare system. In Norway, nature is still preserved almost completely, and prosperity appears quietly in every part of daily life, from free education and high-quality health care to green public spaces that are open to everyone. Oslo is a beautiful paradox of modern Europe. Although it is often ranked among the capitals with the highest average income in the world, the city does not show luxury or extravagance. Oslo is not covered by flashy financial districts, and it does not compete to build symbols of power made of glass and steel. Instead, the capital of Norway chooses to develop in depth, with green spaces spread throughout the city, quiet residential areas, clean streets, and a slow and balanced pace of life. People in Oslo use public transport, walk, and ride bicycles as a daily habit, not because they lack money, but because they see it as a civilized and sustainable choice. Wealth here is shown through a feeling of safety, through the quality of education and healthcare, and through the fact that everyone can reach nature just a few minutes after leaving the city center. The Oslo Opera House is the clearest symbol of this spirit. The building does not rise high to challenge the sky, but spreads gently like an iceberg, welcoming everyone to walk on the roof and enjoy a view of the Oslo fjord completely for free. This is the quiet message of the city. Wealth is meant to be shared, not to create separation. Bergen was once the most prosperous trading center in Northern Europe during the Middle Ages, where Hanseatic merchants brought wealth, power, and influence. But what is special is that after hundreds of years of prosperity, Bergen has still kept a small, historic, and friendly appearance. The Bergen harbor has rows of small wooden houses standing close together, as if time has never hurried to pass. In many countries, new wealth often comes with the destruction of the past to build modern urban areas, but Bergen is different. The city chooses to preserve, restore, and live together with history. Although it is one of the cities with a high standard of living, Bergen is not overly covered with concrete or overdeveloped by urbanization. People here prioritize scenery, public spaces, and harmony with the surrounding nature. Prosperity in Bergen does not blur its identity, but becomes a resource to protect memories, culture, and the slow way of life that has shaped the city for many centuries. Geiranger Fjord does not create billions of dollars in profit like oil or industry, but it is one of the most valuable treasures of Norway. With steep cliffs, powerful white waterfalls, and deep blue water, this place represents a different kind of wealth, rich in natural scenery, ecological value, and human emotion. Instead of exploiting it as much as possible for quick profit, Norway chooses to preserve Geiranger Fjord almost completely intact. Tourism is strictly controlled, the environment is placed first, and every intervention is carefully considered. Norway's development philosophy is clearly shown here. Becoming rich does not mean owning everything, but knowing how to protect it. For Norwegians, a fjord preserved for future generations is more valuable than any short-term profit. Located deep inside the Arctic Circle, Tromsø is proof that wealth does not depend on a favorable location. Despite the harsh climate, long winters, and months of darkness, Tromsø still has modern infrastructure, high-quality education, and a stable standard of living. People here do not live luxuriously in the cold land. They choose warm homes with energy-saving design, a simple lifestyle, and respect for the environment. In the Arctic night, the northern lights appear like a priceless gift, a kind of light that cannot be bought or owned. Tromsø reminds us that true wealth is when people know how to adapt, appreciate, and live in harmony with nature, instead of trying to conquer it. Lofoten is a striking contrast, a group of simple and peaceful fishing villages located in a country that owns one of the largest oil funds in the world. Small red wooden houses, traditional fishing work, and a slow pace of life seem unchanged through many generations. People in Lofoten do not use their fame to develop mass tourism. They control the number of visitors, protect the landscape, and maintain traditional daily life. For them, wealth is not about unlimited expansion, but about the ability to keep identity, peace, and a strong relationship between people and the sea. Lofoten shows that even as part of a rich country, people can still choose to live simply, not because they lack something, but because they already have enough. Trondheim is a place where wealth is invested in long-term values such as knowledge, culture, and history. Once a capital during the Viking Age, this city carries thousands of years of depth, clearly shown through Nidaros Cathedral, the old riverside neighborhoods, and famous universities. The national budget is used to maintain libraries, museums, public spaces, and high-quality education for people of all social groups. Trondheim shows that for Norway, investing in people and knowledge is the most sustainable form of wealth. Stavanger is known as the oil capital, a place that creates huge income for the Norwegian economy. But what is remarkable is that right next to this wealthy city, Preikestolen still keeps its wild and completely free nature. There are no elevators and no artificial structures that deeply interfere with nature, only a simple trail where people walk and challenge themselves with their own strength. Wealth here does not control or try to turn nature into a product, but steps back to let nature be itself. This is how Norway shows humility, even when holding enormous resources in its hands. Lillehammer is a small picture of Norway's welfare society. The city is not famous for luxury, but for a high quality of life that is balanced and humane. Winter sports, culture, museums, and community activities are carefully invested in and serve the daily life of local people. Life in Lillehammer moves slowly, peacefully, and comfortably, where wealth is not found in flashy material things, but in a feeling of safety, good health, and long-term happiness. Norwegian cuisine truly reflects the spirit of a country that is wealthy but simple. Without complexity or show, the dishes focus on fresh ingredients and minimal cooking methods. Salmon, cod, lamb, and potatoes appear in daily meals, providing good nutrition and sustainability. Even though they can import everything, Norwegians still prefer local products as a way to respect the nature that has supported them. Norway gives the world a rare lesson. Wealth does not have to be loud. Among majestic fjords and peaceful towns, people here live with enough, live slowly, and live responsibly. From its huge natural resources, Norway does not build luxury, but builds trust, social welfare, and a sustainable future. Norway is not only one of the richest countries in the world in material terms, but also one of the richest in life values, where people understand that true happiness lies in simplicity, balance, and freedom of the soul.